When Sir Isaac Newton died, they didn't just bury him, they staged him. London, March 1727. A city Newton knew, lived in, walked, worked, mastered in his own way. And at the center, Westminster Abbey. But not the grand entrance, not yet. A side room, older, stranger, the Jerusalem chamber, wood, shadows, centuries in the walls, a room for endings, and here, laid out, Sir Isaac Newton, born Christmas Day, 1642, a Christmas gift if ever there was one, a child not expected to live who goes on to explain the universe, and now, still, silent, on display almost. Because this room already has a story. Henry IV. Prophecy, he'll die in Jerusalem. Falls ill, carried into the Jerusalem chamber. Where am I? You're in the Jerusalem chamber, Your Majesty. Pause. In that case, I am a dead man. And now Newton. Different kind of king. Same last stop. But here's the thing. We tend to picture Newton as abstract. Apples, equations, a man under a tree. Sir Isaac Newton was also very much London. He arrives in the 1690s, takes that job at the Mint, based first at the Tower of London, and he doesn't treat it as a sinecure. He goes all in. Counterfeiters everywhere, clipped coins, shaved silver, money literally being stolen edge by edge. And Newton, this great solitary genius, turns detective, haunting taverns, interrogating informers, building cases, and yes, perfectly prepared to see counterfeiters hang. Not theoretical, practical, ruthless when needed. And the coins themselves, he tightens the system, pushes the move to milled edges, those little ridges you feel with your thumb. So next time you take a coin, run your finger round the edge. That's Newton. And if you drop it, that's Newton too. Gravity. The edge, the fall, the whole thing. Newton in your pocket. Newton in your hand. Newton at your feet when you drop that coin. A curious business. Anyway, yes, pick up the coin. And we pick up the thread. From that start in London, Isaac Newton rises. Jermyn Street, Kensington, a carriage, servants, status. President of the Royal Society, Master of the Mint, advisor to government, a man at the center of power, and still thinking, always thinking. Gravity, light, motion, time. Did London give him the ideas? Not at the beginning. But this is where they land, where they take hold, where they shape the world. And yet, strip it back, he's still solitary, private, secretive, obsessed, not just with science, but prophecy, the Bible, Revelation, trying to decode the end of days. And now, look at this. He ends up in the Jerusalem chamber, a room soaked in prophecy, a room where a king fulfilled one. You couldn't script it. For a few days he lies there, not alone now, clergy, officials, members of the Royal Society, the great and the good filing past, men who run Britain paying respects to a man who explained it. Then the final act, carried out into the Abbey proper, full ceremony, and buried, not in some quiet corner, but in the nave, among kings, among poets, among the nations great, a scientist right at the center. That's new. That's modern Britain recognizing itself. And maybe that's the image to leave on. A man born on Christmas Day, who spent his life trying to understand the mind of God, who helped put order into money, into motion, into the very fabric of reality, lying at the end, in a room built for prophecy, before taking his place among the immortals. And tomorrow, Saturday, like Newton, we touch down in Kensington. But we move a little west, into a different world entirely. Kensington Palace Gardens, Millionaire's Row, high walls, security gates, a street where the houses don't have prices. They have valuations that make your eyes water. Embassies, oligarchs, billionaires. Money at its most discreet. But even here, Newton lingers. Just round the corner, St. Mary Abbott's Church, the parish church. We'll go there. And in it, a stained glass window to Newton, the man who explained gravity, quietly present in one of the richest corners of the earth. A good London juxtaposition, that. We'll take a walk down that street tomorrow, see what's behind the walls, and what London chooses to show and not show. And on that note, valediction time. London calling. London walks connecting. This is London. This is London Walks. Streets ahead, story time, history time. Here's to lots of great Londoning. See you tomorrow.